With the recent passing of Valentine's Day, I think now would be a good time to discuss romance anime. Today I'll be talking about the 4 things I think every romance anime should have in order for me to get invested into them or at least actually like them. Please remember that this is my opinion and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. Number 1, let me believe that these characters are good people. What probably annoys me the most in romance anime or in any relationship in general are the people that are provided to us. I don't want to see a couple where they are the scum of the earth, and I definitely don't want to see one where one is an annoying tsundere and the other is a kinda nice guy who kinda likes her and puts up with her bullshit. Hence why I dropped a Familiar Zero at episode 5 the first time I watched it. Let me like these characters when I first meet them or along the way. Let me know that these people are kind and will care about each other. Let me know that these characters deserve each other or can help and learn from each other. But don't make them perfect to a point where they can't live without each other. A recent example of a two perfect couple is in My Love Story, which was hard for me to stomach the first few episodes. We get it. These characters are perfect. They're made for each other. They have no faults. They're going to get married, have kids, and grow old together. Even when there are perfect times where Yamato can yell at Takado for being an idiot, she doesn't. She just smiles and hugs him, like at the end of episode 4. Toradora established her characters perfectly by letting us get to know the characters in the first few episodes. Much like the familiar Zero, Taiga is queen of the tsunderes, but where the main character Zero seems angry all the time because she's a rich girl with weak powers who can't get her way, Taiga is the way she is because she's a good person but she has flaws like everyone else. She has a bad home life, is socially misunderstood by her peers, and is very insecure. She has to wear an evil face because she messed up and people only know her for her mistake. All she wants is for her crush to notice her and to accept her for who she is. Ryuji doesn't have it any better as he's viewed as a delinquent by his peers due to his scary looks that he inherited from the father he never knew. And just like Taiga, he wants to be accepted by people and for his crush to notice him. With these things established in the early episodes of Toradora, I can clearly see that these people are not perfect, and under all that rock and dirt, there's a gem that most people just can't see. I can see that if these two get together, they will work well with and off of each other by helping each other with their insecurities and learning how to love the things they have, making this not only a cute couple, but a pair that I can see together for a very long time. Number 2, develop the relationship. I don't want to see a rushed relationship, or one that's so slow that we never see one, or by the time the romance happens, the anime just ends on you. I want a well-paced story where you see the characters falling for each other and will want to get together by the end. Yaoi and Yuri anime is the biggest culprit I have seen of this to date, as characters will have 2 seconds of interest in each other and will hook up by the end of episode 1 by having them kiss or bang. The rest of the show will try to develop a relationship, but most of the time that's their sexual relationship, not the romantic one. Meanwhile, there are shows that made me okay with waiting for the relationship to happen even though they were slow paced, like in Snow White with the Red Hair, Love Stage, or Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, because they show their love for each other in subtle ways. At the same time, My Love Story had the couple hook up at the end of episode 3, which I was totally okay with because the characters were established and I didn't feel like going through any shoujo bullshit for 24 episodes. An anime that had an interesting development in the relationship is Dane ga Nani, or I Can't Understand What My Husband Is Saying. In this anime, the couple starts off by already being married, but the relationship between the two is developed by having you want them to stay together. With the opposite personalities of a socially awkward otaku husband and a kind of self-destructive wife who drinks and smokes, the two have a lot to learn about and off of each other, and it's through the very subtle ways that they show their love for each other that you want them to stay together. Number 3, give the characters a healthy relationship. This is the biggest thing that I want in any romantic relationship. A healthy relationship where the characters love each other but will still act like any other couple by having them do things like get mad at each other, go on dates, and talk about important things in their life and relationship. And if you're going to go as far, a healthy sexual relationship. I know I rag on SAO a lot, but even I can admit that there are some things that I like besides the art and the music. The fact that Kirito and Asuna were able to have a good sexual relationship took me by surprise, whereas the romantic relationship is kind of bullshit. My wife is the student council president, an anime that I watched last year. I dropped at episode 2 because there was no relationship to begin with. The anime just said, these two are going to get married, but they're going to have to learn about sex. And seeing them try and fail at learning how to have sex with each other when they don't even know, like, or had a relationship to begin with was painful to me. Same thing goes for the 2010 anime Gata H Kei, Yamada's First Time, where the main lead chases after a virgin boy because she wants to bang 100 guys while she's in high school, but she doesn't do anything because she's too scared. All we knew was that the girl was horny and the guy didn't know what was going on. Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask are hands down the best couple that I have seen in anime. I am not a big fan of their relationship in the original, so thank God Crystal came in and fixed everything. In the original, Yusa and Mamo-chan hated each other, but when they found out they were lovers in the past, they decided just to love each other. The relationship does get better later in the series, but I still can't forget the first season. Crystal fixes this by sticking to the manga and not having Yusa and Mamo-chan hate each other. They meet, they talk, they get to know each other, they fall in love again, and over time develop a good sexual relationship as well. They will bicker and fight, but overall, they're just too damn cute together, even adorable with how much they have fun and love each other. Number 4, and the most important step in a romance anime ever, make me want these characters to get together, unless that's the joke. This is where everything ties together in a romance anime. I want to be rooting for these characters to get together or stay together. I want to see them with each other. I don't want an anime where a character goes off with someone else or where I hate seeing these people be together like in The Familiar Zero. An anime that pisses me off to this day with its romance is Vampire Knight. Major spoilers for the second season incoming. The main character Yuki feels like she has to choose between her adopted brother Zero and her vampire savior Kaname. She knows she has feelings for Zero. She knows that Kaname is an ass, but she still won't make up her damn mind. By the second season, she learns that she is a pure blood vampire and Kaname is her brother by blood. In the end, she leaves Zero, the person she knows she has feelings for, and goes off with Kaname because she was born to be with him. To this day, this anime, this manga, and both of their endings pisses me off, no matter how much I love this shitty show and it's just as shitty dub. The same thing goes for shoujo anime in general, as they constantly piss me off with the romance, and it's the reason why I stay away from it most of the time. JoJo constantly presents you with the classic will they, won't they, where you want the couple to get together and you really think that they are, but there's always something that comes up that makes you question if they even will get together anymore, and most of the time, they don't. In Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, that's the joke. They play at the shoujo genre where you know that this girl wants Senpai to notice her, and you know Senpai won't notice her because he's too focused on making his manga a success. The anime plays off the fact that they will never get together, and you don't want them to get together at all. In Ouran High School Host Club, the girl isn't interested in romance, and the boys aren't interested in her in a romantic way, but in a family and friends type of way. There's only one person in this reverse harem who wishes that she will notice him, the senpai. The best romance anime that I have seen to date is Toradora, where it has everything I want in a romance anime and more. It has likable characters that I want to see together with a very well developed and healthy relationship. There are also other romance animes and couples in animes that I have seen and love, like in Fruits Basket, Your Lie in April, and The Wind Rises, and most of the anime mentioned in this video. If you are interested in any of the anime that you will see in this video, then most of them are on Crunchyroll.com, but in the description there is a list of the anime that I have mentioned in this video, where to stream them, and which ones you should stay away from. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to drop a sub, leave a like, and comment which anime you would like for me to review next. And I hope you all had a happy Valentine's Day.